Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about men waiting for women to say and do something first. So basically what this video is about those men out there that are hoping and waiting for a woman to initiate with them. So this might be someone that you like at work or at school, depending on where you are in life. And you're waiting for the women to come to you and to say and do something first. Now, this is completely, entirely possible, right? It is possible to have women initiate with you, especially if you are very confident in yourself and you've got to that stage in life where you're very happy with your circumstances, where you are at life. It may not be that you're wealthy or things like that, but you're happy with your life. You enjoy your life. You've got a lifestyle that you enjoy. You've got hobbies. You've got friends that you like to hang out with. Basically you enjoy your life. Now, if you're a man who already enjoys his life, you are going to attract more women into your life because they're going to be able to sense that you're confident, that you're happy, that you are at joy and you're at peace in your life. And if you're the opposite of that and you're a man who hates his circumstances, who hates his life, perhaps you're really desperate for women as well, then you're more likely to not actually attract women and have women come to you. Okay? Because most women are going to be able to sense that you are not centered, you're not strong internally, emotionally, okay? Because you've got all these things that you dislike about your life, about yourself, perhaps as well, and you're having issues with women too. So basically, in order to attract women and to get them to initiate things with you do really need to get to a place in life where you're happy and you're at peace. And yeah, you have this attitude of, yeah, I'd love to attract a woman into my life, but I'm not attached to it because, I enjoy my life. I'm not desperate, essentially, right? That's the place where what you need to get to. Okay, and you're more likely to be able to attract women if you are living from that place. Okay, so just quickly, how can you do that, right? How can you get to that place of peace? So first of all, you got to look at the different circumstances in your life. Like, okay, you got to look at your job, you got to look at your body, you got to look at the income that you're receiving. You got to look at how you are living your life in general when you're not working and making money and exercising and doing those things. Like, do you like the people you hang out with? Do you have a good relationship with your friends? Do you have a good relationship with your family? Do you like the way that you spend your days, right? Day in, day out. Now, if you don't like your job, that's something that you can easily change. Well, I say easily, but it's something that you can change. It may not always be like really quick and really easy, but that is something that you can do. That's something you can work towards if you would prefer to have a job that brings you more peace and it feels more better inside. You feel better about it inside. So if you get to that place where where you can actually do that, that's really great. So you need to be able to look at those things and be able to change those things that you don't like. And even if you don't initially change these things straight away, you're at least trying to. You're at least on a path to make your life better. And when I say better, obviously that's for you, right? It's not like what I think is better for you. It's about how you feel about your life, right? How you feel, because you might be working a job that is like so many hours, but because you love the job, personally for me, that I wouldn't want to work a job that's more than, let's say like 60 hours a week or something like that. But if you like doing that kind of thing, that's great, right? That's for you, right? That's your personal thing. Like perhaps you really like stacking boxes for a living, right? If you love doing it, then that's great. Because that what it doesn't matter what you're doing, what other people think about what you're doing. What matters most about is what you think about what you're doing, right? How you feel about what you're doing, how you feel about your life. And if you feel good about your life, if you like your job, if you like the way that you live your life, if you like the way that you spend your time on the weekends, and you're at peace and you feel good and you feel relaxed and you feel at joy, and yeah, like I said, you love to attract a woman into your life, but you're not attached to it, you're gonna be able to attract women very, very easily because they're gonna be able to sense your vibe. But if you're desperate and you dislike your life and you hate it, then it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to do that. Okay? So, with that being said, though, sometimes if you are out and about in life and you are attracted to a woman, so let's say you see a woman in the supermarket, or you see a woman who you work with or go to school with, again, it depends on your circumstances. If you feel attracted to a woman, it's always a good idea to extend that invitation, right? Because not all the time are women going to come to you. There are going to be occasions where if you really like a woman and you really love to date her, you need to be confident and bold and try and go for what you want. Now, of course, sometimes these efforts might be fruitless because, let's say, this woman's got a boyfriend, she's already in a relationship, she's already married. And if you know that, then there's absolutely no point whatsoever in you even trying, right? Because you shouldn't be trying to steal someone else's girl, first of all. And you just know that you're going to get rejected. So be picky and choosy with who you choose to ask out and things like that. Because if you know that they're going to say no, then there's no point of getting that rejection. You have to look inside your heart and be like, okay, is this person going to reciprocate? You have to look inside your heart. And if you feel like, yeah, it's a very low chance she's going to reciprocate, then it's probably not a good idea to do so. Because you know that you're going to get a no out of it, okay? So, but when you do encounter a woman that you're like, yeah, I don't know her circumstances. I don't know if she's in a relationship. I don't know if she's actually going to say no to me. But I really like her. I think she's really attractive. Then ask her out. Just go for it. Ask her out. Okay? Because not all the time are women going to initiate and start conversations with you and say something first and do something first. And first of all, most of the time you're probably going to have to initiate first rather than have a woman come to you. Okay? Because women are just not wired that way. So I recently saw a video, I don't know if it was a TikTok or a short on here or something like that, of a woman saying that, oh yeah, men don't need to do that, because why should men do that? Because they're gonna feel rejected if they don't like to initiate, because they have that fear of rejection, and they have these the fear of like coming across as a creep and things like that. Right, these are all things that some men are afraid of, right? And sometimes you gotta be bold though, because the things that you're afraid to do, like let's say fear of rejection, like oh yeah, you're afraid to go up to a woman and ask her out. Women feel the same way, right? But because you're the male, right? Males tend to be more confident, right? So it's better for you to do that as the man, to do that, to ask her out. Okay, because women are not going to do that. Now, why? Basically, because you might be getting angry at that, like, oh my God, I can't believe she's saying that men are more confident and men have to do these things. But women are instinctively afraid of men, strange men who they don't know. Men that they know, who they've known for years, or who they've worked for years, or they've been friends with for years. They're like, like their brothers and their fathers, and friends that are guys, and the guys that they've dated, and maybe the current boyfriend, they're not afraid of these men because they're not strange. But if you're approaching, if a woman looks over at a man who she's never met before, women have this instinctive fear. Now, why? Why do women have these instinctive fears of men they don't know? Okay, why? So they have these instinctive fears because obviously, men are more stronger than women physically, most of the time. The majority of the rule, men are physically stronger than women and can easily dominate them, easily kill them, basically, right? So that's why women are afraid to approach men who they don't know, because they don't know them. It's not safe. They're not familiar with them. They're not comfortable with them yet. Which is why it takes a while for women, when you start dating them, to fall in love with you, because they have to get over this overriding fear. They need to go on a few dates with you to find out that you're safe and that she can relax and feel comfortable around you. That's why most women won't initiate with a man that they don't know. They have that fear. And most women aren't even conscious of it. It's like an unconscious program inside of them that they can't override straight away. And a lot of women some women are more afraid of men than others. Some women have that fear in them more because they've probably met unsafe men more frequently than other women who are more confident and bold to speaking to men, because they haven't had as many issues and has met as many dangerous men, basically, that have come into contact with them. So that's why most of the time you probably will have to initiate, especially when you're talking to a woman who you've never spoken to before. Okay, if it's a woman you've known for a while, then yeah, maybe let her come to you. Okay, but most of the time women are going to be afraid of you, and they may not even know it. They may not even feel it straight away, but it's something that is programmed inside of them because you're a strange man. They don't know who you are. It's going to take them a while to warm up to you. So they will wait for you to do these things, to present yourself to them so that they can see that you're safe. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.